Cedar Lane School was built in 1956. The building served the community of Vienna as an elementary school for nearly 25 years. In 1964, Cedar Lane was one of only 7 elementary schools in Fairfax County to receive the first elementary school accreditations granted by Virginia. In January 1981, with enrollments declining at schools in this area, the school board approved a community request to consolidate Cedar Lane with nearby Cunningham Park Elementary School. The following year, the Cedar Lane building was converted into a special education center. Cedar Lane takes its name from an evergreen tree, as well as from the name of the road on which it is located. The most common type of cedar tree found in Fairfax County is the eastern red cedar, known by its botanical name as Juniperus virginiana. Red cedars are a slow-growing evergreen tree, typically reaching between 40 and 60 feet in height. Their bark is reddish-brown in color and peels off in narrow strips. Their fragrant pink or red heartwood has natural oils that repel insects and is often used to make clothes chests and furniture. Red cedar seed cones are berry-like in appearance and are an important winter food source for many birds and mammals, which help spread the trees especially in old fields and along fence rows. Virginia farmers sometimes plant cedar trees in rows to create a windbreak that provides their crops with shelter from the wind and protects the soil from erosion. Commonly planted along the edges of farm fields or roadways, these rows of cedar trees are often referred to as a farmer's fence. According to records from the 1800s and early 1900s, the road we know today as Cedar Lane originally went by the names Hunter's Lane and Hunter Road. It was named for the Hunter family, who owned a large tract of land along present-day Cedar Lane, including the site of present-day Cedar Lane School. This article from May 1930, printed in the Fairfax Herald newspaper, gives the earliest evidence for the renaming of Hunter's Lane to Cedar Lane. Additional records indicate that by the early 1950s, the name change had become permanent. In 1956, a new elementary school opened on this road, and the school board voted to name it Cedar Lane.